Hi, hello dear students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss the problems which are related to system of circles. This video, it will be useful for MSET, JMNs and BITSET. All the levels of different types of questions, different concepts of the questions of system of circles I am going to discuss in this video. And one more important thing, those who are watching first time this video, please go to the first video, the quick revision of system of circles I already uploaded in the playlist. Please go to the playlist and get the previous video. After watching that video, you can come to this video, then you will get full-fledged idea and it will be helpful for you. Let us have a discussion. First question. If radii of two circles are 4 and 3 and distance between the centers is root 37, then the angle between the circles is. We know that the angle between the two intersecting circles whose radii is R1 and R2 and distance between their centers is D. Then we have formula theta equal to cos inverse of d square minus r1 square minus r2 square divided by 2r1 r2. Here given information r1 value, r2 value, r1 is equal to 4, r2 equal to 3 and distance between their centers d is root 37. So substitute these respective values in this formula and get the answer, which is equal to cos inverse of d square, d equal to root 37, so d square means 37, minus r1 square, 4 square, 16, minus r2 square, 3 square, 9, divided by 2 into 4 into 3, which is equal to cos inverse of 37 minus 25 divided by 24, which is equal to cos inverse of 37 minus 25. How much it will be? 8. So no, not 8, no, it's 37 minus 9. So it will be 12 divided by 24. 12 ones are 12 twos are. So cos inverse of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 when it comes for cos angle in terms of cos 60 degrees. Therefore theta equal to cos 60. Yeah, it is right, only 60. So 60 is there in the third option. We will move to the next question. What is the next question here? The locus of the center of the circle which cuts the circle orthogonally, these two circles are there, is a straight line. Whenever the two circles cuts orthogonally or generally it cuts one circle to each other, then common chord will come. That common chord itself is a radical axis, you remember. So, but by observing the given circles which are not in the general form, first you have to write in the general form and then subtract one equation from other equation, you will get the straight line. Whatever we are going to calculate the radical axis, no? That means common chord is a radical axis that also equal to this straight line. Anyway, it is in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. No? So for that line, what is the slope? Minus x coefficient by y coefficient. That is minus a by b. So first calculate the equation of circles in the general form. So here first circle is dividing by 2, it will becomes s equal to x square plus y square minus x by 2 minus 7 by 2 equal to 0. S dash equal to second circle dividing by 4, x square plus y square minus 3 by 4 x minus y by 4 equal to 0. So to get the radical axis, one equation, subtract one equation from other equation. So when you are subtracting, sign change. So these two will be cancelled, these two will be cancelled. S minus S dash equal to minus x by 2 minus 3 by 4x, here minus plus here. So 3 by 4x minus x by 2. First I am writing positive value. Next plus y by 4 minus 7 by 2 is equal to 0. Take that LCM. 4 is the LCM. So 3x minus 2x plus y minus 14 equal to 0. Cross multiply. 3x minus 2x is 2x, sorry 1x plus y minus 14 equal to 0. Slope of this line comparing with ax plus by plus c equal to 0. A straight line. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 14. Therefore, slope of the line minus a by b minus a value 1, b value 1, that is equal to minus 1. So, which is there in the first option. We will move to the next question. The next question. If the radical center of the three circles, is q, then qx plus qy. That means the x coordinate of the point q and the y coordinate of the point q. The sum of the two they are asking. So first radical axis of three circles. First circle minus second circle. Directly I am writing x square plus y square minus 2x minus 1 and subtract this equation minus x square minus y square plus 3y plus 1 equal to 0. X square y square minus x square y square minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. Remaining minus 2x plus 3y. So we can write as 2x minus 3y equal to 0. Put that equation number 1. And radical axis of either this equation or this equation or this equation or this equation. So now I am taking these two. Radical axis of 1 and 2 it is first and second circle. Radical axis of 2 and 3. So first circle it is now, it is in the general form. Second circle is in general form. So x square plus y square minus 3y minus 1. First convert into general form and then subtract. So x square minus y square minus x by 2, no? So plus x by 2 plus 7y by 2 plus 1 equal to 0. Opposite values will come. So here plus x square plus y square minus x square minus y square cancel. Minus 1 plus 1 get cancel. After that minus 3y plus x by 2 plus 7y by 2. So take that LCM. Minus 6y plus x plus 7y equal to 0. So here 7y minus 6y means yx plus y. By observing equation 1 and equation 2, these two lines does not contain constant that represents both equations are passing through the origin. Therefore, point of intersection of 1 and 2 is obviously origin. Q of 0, 0. Sir, how we are saying that is 0, 0? In this equation, constant is not available. In this equation also, constant is not available. You remember that in the both equations, while solving the equations, constant terms are not there in both the equation. Obviously, passing through the origin. So here, this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. Therefore, qx plus qy is equal to 0 plus 0. Ultimately, that value goes to be 0, which is there in the second option. We will move to the next question. The next question. The number of points such that the tangents from it to 3 given circles are equal length. 3 given circles are there. Sorry. these are the given three circles. These are the given three circles. The number of points such that the tangents from it to the three given circles are equal length. That's it. We know that the distance from the radical center to any of the circles are equal. This is the radical axis of these two. Radical axis of these two circles. Radical axis of these two circles. This is called the radical center, or C. So from radical center to the respective circles, from here to here, it is length of tangent from here. Is also length of tangent from here. Length of tangent from here. That's what they are saying. The number of points such that the tangents from it means from this point to the three given circles are equal. So how many points we have? Only one and only one point we have. From this radical center, the length of tangents to the given three circles are equal. So how many points are possible here? Only one and only one point. So the answer is, I did not give it here, 1, 2, 3, 4 options. So answer is 1. So only one and only one point is given. Now come to the second. This is conceptual question. Even this is also the radical axis of two touching circles divides the line segment joining the center of circles in the ratio of their areas, radii 1:1, 1:-1. According to the question, draw the figure. The radical axis of two touching circles, they did not mention whether it is internally or externally. Suppose if it is touching internally, the figure will come like this. Suppose they are touching externally, the figure will come like this. Their center C1, C2, line of centers, this is R1, this is R2. Even if it is touching internally, this is C1 center of first circle, C2 center of second circle, line joining of these two. From here to here it is R1, from here to here it is R2. This is point of contact. Even here also this is the point of contact. The radical axis, when the two circles touch each other, internally or externally, the radical axis itself is a common tangent. So here common tangent for this circles is what? This one. For this circles, this one. Suppose this common tangent, this is a radical axis as well as common tangent. Both are same. CT, common tangent. Even here also radical axis and common tangent. Here the radical axis of two touching circles divides the line segment joining the center of circles. If we consider internal division, the point P is a point of contact of both circles which divides C1, C2 in the ratio of R1:R2 externally when the touching circles internally. When come to this one, when the circles touch each other externally, the point of contact P divides the line of centers internally in the ratio of R1:R2. Ultimately, from these two cases, what we conclude, the line joining of centers by the radical axis divides in the ratio of R1:R2, whether it is internally or externally. So the ratio of their radii is the right answer. We will move to the next question. The next question. The radius of one circle is twice the radius of another circle whose centers are 2, 0, 1, 2 respectively, cutting orthogonally. Then the radius of the first circle is, these are the options available. So now step by step. The radius of one circle is twice the other circle. So first circle's center is C1 equal to 2 comma 0. Second circle center is 1 comma 2. First circle radius R1 is equal to R. Second circle radius R2 equal to twice of the first circle radius. So 2 times of R. And one more condition is given. Cutting orthogonally. When the circles cuts orthogonally, we have d square equal to r1 square plus r2 square. What is d represents? D is distance between their centers. See here, d equal to c1 c2, that is equal to root over 2 minus 1 whole square, so 1, plus 0 minus 2 whole square, 4, so root 5 d value. So d square means root 5 whole square, r1 square, so r square, plus r2 square, 4r square, 2r whole square. So 5 equal to 5r square, that implies that r square equal to 1. So r is equal to 1. Radius is always positive, that is the reason. So the radius of the, they are asking, here only twist is there, after getting the radius, don't put that option is 1. They are asking the radius of the first circle. Here okay, sometimes they will ask, here second circle also means, that time answer will be 2. You remember, dear students. So therefore R1 is what? R equal to first circle radius, second circle radius is to become 2. So first circle radius R is equal to 1, which is there in the first option. Sometimes, why? Because it is a competitive exams now. So they will ask, they take chances to ask the radius of the second circle. That time the answer will become 2. Now move to the next question here. The circle with center 2 comma 3 and intersecting x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2y minus 7 equal to 0 orthogonally has the radius. Dear students, first you have to remember, whenever the question once or twice or thrice, you have to read the question thoroughly. Then you will get idea what concept we have to apply, how to apply. You will get it. The circle with center 2 comma 3. One circle is there whose center is C1. I am assuming here C1 is equal to 2 comma 3. That radius we don't know. That I am assuming that R1 is equal to R. And this circle intersecting the circle orthogonally. Another circle is given of C2. Center of second circle minus x coefficient by 2 minus y coefficient by 2. So it will become as 2 comma minus 1 from the circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2y minus 7. Radius of second circle R2 equal to, we need to calculate here, 2 square plus 1 square, 4 plus 1 minus of minus 7. So R2 is equal to root of 7 plus 4, 11 plus 1, 12, root 12. Anyway, the two circles cuts orthogonally. Here condition is there orthogonally. Distance between their centers d calculate. So d is equal to root over 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus of minus 1, 4 square. So root 4 square means root 16. So anyway d square we want 16. No need to apply distance between. Why? Because whenever x coordinates are equal, distance between the points is difference of y coordinates. So difference of y coordinate 3 minus of minus 1, 4. So d is equal to 4 will come, d square equal to 16. Since the circles intersecting orthogonally, since the circles cuts orthogonally, d square equal to r1 square plus r2 square. So d square 16, r1 square r square, r2 square root 12 whole square, that means 12. 12 we can take this side. 16 minus 12 equal to r square, 4 equal to r square, then r equal to 2. So the radius of the circle is equal to 2, which is there in the second option. We will move to the next question. The next question. The circles 2x square plus 2y square plus px plus 6y minus 10 equal to 0 and 3x square plus 3y square plus 15x plus py plus 21 equal to 0 are orthogonal, then the value of p is. What is the condition for the two circles are said to be orthogonal? We know that 2g dash plus 2ff dash equal to c plus c dash. When we have to apply that formula, whenever the given circles are in the general form. But by observing in this question, they are not in the general form. So first we have to convert into general form and then apply 2g dash plus 2ff dash equal to c plus c dash. See here, first circle I am writing in the general form, x square plus y square divided by 2 plus p by 2 x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. Second circle, x square dividing by 3 plus y square plus 5x plus p by 3y plus 7 equal to 0. First circle general equation, you have to compare with general equation here, 2g equal to p by 2. So g equal to p by 4, f equal to 2f equal to 3, f equal to 3 by 2, c equal to minus 5. Come to the second circle, compare with x square plus y square plus 2g dash x plus 2f dash y plus c dash. So here 2g dash equal to 5, g dash equal to 5 by 2, f dash equal to 2f dash equal to p by 3. So f dash equal to p by 6 and c dash equal to 7. Two circles orthogonal. Two circles are orthogonal. Given circles are orthogonal. So formula you have to apply, 2gg dash plus 2ff dash is equal to c plus c dash. So 2 into g value p by 4 into g dash value 5 by 2 plus 2 into f dash value 2f 3 by 2 into f dash value p by 6 equal to c plus c dash minus 5 plus 7. So here 2, here 2, here 2, here 2 get cancelled and 5p by 4, here 3 ones are 3 twos are. So p by 2 is equal to 7 minus 5 is 2. Take LCM 4, 5p plus 2p is equal to 2. Cross multiply, 7p equal to 8, p equal to 8 by 7. So which is there in the third option. We will move to the next question. Even this question also related to the orthogonal. If the circles x square plus y square plus 2a dash x plus 2b dash y plus c dash equal to 0 and 2 into x square plus y square plus 2ax plus 2by plus c equal to 0 intersect orthogonally, then condition. Orthogonal condition we know no. So we discussed here. Same formula we are going to apply. Why? Because in the first equation of circle it is in the general form only. So from the first circle g equal to a dash, f equal to b dash and c equal to c dash. Come to the second circle. Second circle write in the general form. This is related to the first circle. Just I am writing. Why? Because 2a dash x plus 2b dash y. Wantedly they are giving like confusion. You have to remember, dear students. This is the information about the first circle. Come to the second circle. Directly I am dividing with 2. It will become as x square plus y square plus ax plus by plus c by 2. This equation you have to compare with x square plus y square plus 2g dash x plus 2f dash y plus c dash. So here, from here, g dash equal to a by 2, 2f dash equal to b means f dash equal to b by 2 and c dash equal to c by 2. Since the circles cuts orthogonally, since the circles cuts orthogonally, then we have 2gg dash plus 2ff dash equal to c plus c dash. So from these values substitute. 2 into g value is a dash, g dash value is a by 2, plus 2 into f value b dash, f dash value b by 2 is equal to c plus c dash. C means c dash plus c dash means c by 2. So here 2 get cancelled, here 2 get cancelled. A dash plus b dash is equal to c dash plus c by 2, which is the condition the two circles cuts orthogonally. A dash plus b dash equal to c dash plus c by 2, which is there in the third option. We will move to the next question now. The next question. Two circles whose radii are small r and capital R and whose distance between the centers is d units cut each other orthogonally, then the length of their common chord is. So here, this is the first circle, this is the second circle. C1, C2. Distance between them is d units. Distance between their centers is d, and this is R1, this is R2. The length of common chord is there now. So this is called the common chord. This is A point, this is B point. This is called common chord, length of common chord. This length of common chord is, we have standard formula, AB is equal to length of chord AB is equal to 2 into R1 R2 divided by root over R1 square plus R2 square. This is the standard formula which we discussed in the previous video. Here the length of chord, small r1, first radius r1 is equal to small r, r2 is equal to capital R. These values substitute in this, we will get the answer. So that is length of chord 2 into small r into capital R divided by root over r square plus capital R square. So the length of chord 2 small r into capital R divided by root of r square plus capital R square. So based on this concept, we have the question here. If 3, 4 are the radii and 5 is the distance between the centers of two intersecting circles, then the length of chord, common chord of the circles is. So here we required only R1, R2. D is not required, but it is given to make the confusion. So here, R1 equal to, from here, R1 is equal to 3 and R2 equal to 4. Therefore, the length of chord formula, the length of chord two into R1 R2 divided by root over R1 square plus R2 square, which is equal to 2 into R1 R2, 3 into 4 divided by root of 3 square 9 plus 4 square 16. So 24 divided by root 25 is 5. So 24 by 5 is the length of common chord. It is there in the third option, 24 by 5. This is about length of chord. We will move to the next question here. This is also related to the length of chord, common chord AB. And here some unknown value we are going to calculate by using this formula. If the length of common chord of two circles is 2 root 6, then find the value of mu. So first circle, here we need to calculate radius of both the circles now. R1 is equal to square root of g square. G value is 4. 4 square means 16. F square, F is not there, 0. minus c minus 1. So that is equal to root 15. R2, radius of second circle. Both the circles are in the general form, nothing will happen. So root of g square, value 0, plus f square, 2 mu by 2, mu square, minus c, minus of minus 1. So root over mu square plus 1. This is about R2. But length of common chord for these two circles, whichever the circles are intersecting, that common length is given as 6 root 2. So this part AB, length is given, AB is equal to 2 root 6, that is 2r1 r2 by root over r1 square plus r2 square is equal to 2 root 6. Both sides 2 get cancelled and cross multiply. R1 R2, R1 value is what? Root 15 into R2 mu square plus 1 is equal to root 6 into root over R1 square. R1 square means root 15 whole square, it will become 15 plus R2 square, root of mu square plus 1 whole square, that means mu square plus 1. Squaring on both sides and then simplifying. Root 15 whole square, 15 into mu square, 15 mu square plus 15 into 1 is equal to root 6 whole square, 6 into, here 15 plus 1, 16, 16 into 6, 96 plus 6 into mu square, 6 mu square. Now 6 mu square I am taking this side and 15 I am taking into this side. So 15 mu square minus 6 mu square is equal to 96 minus 15, which is equal to 81. Here 9 mu square. So mu square equal to 9, mu is equal to plus or minus 3. So therefore, if the length of common chord is equal to 2 root 6, then the unknown value mu equal to plus or minus 3, which is there in the fourth option. Yeah. We will move to the next concept related questions. The next question, if the circle x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 bisects the circumference of the circle x square plus y square plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 equal to 0, then the length of common chord of the circles is. So length of common chord, first you have to draw the two circles. First circle, second circle, and here condition is given, if the circle bisects the circumference of the circle, that means the common chord is the diameter of the second circle, you remember that. So whenever the first circle is bisecting the another circle, it means the common chord is a diameter of the second circle. So these are the first circle equation, and for the second equation of circle, the common chord, whatever it is, the common chord is there. This is the common chord. Just rough diagram it is. This is the first circle, you can take it. This is the first circle. This is second circle. Small circle one is second circle. Whenever first circle bisects the second circle, therefore, this is the common chord. Common chord. That common chord is the diameter of second circle. Diameter of second circle. Diameter of second circle. Diameter means it is radius of the twice of the radius. So, what is the radius of second circle? So, diameter d is equal to 2 times of radius. So, 2 times of radius of the second circle. So second circle radius g1 square plus f1 square minus c1. So 2 times of g1 square plus f1 square minus c1 under root it is there in the first option. So you remember, dear students, one circle is bisecting the circumference of another circle. So that means the common chord is radical axis and it is a diameter of the later circle. Later circle means second circle. So center of second circle is lying on the common chord. So the common chord is a diameter means twice of the radius of the second circle. So that's what I wrote here. Come to the next question. This is also same type of question. We may chances to get these type of questions from the system of circles in the MCET examination or JMN's examination. If the circle x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 bisects the circumference of the circle x square plus y square plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 equal to 0, then just now we discussed that one circle is bisecting another circle. That means the common chord itself is a radical axis. Radical axis means the center of second circle is lying on the radical axis. So here this is the first circle. This is the second circle. So this is the common chord. This common chord is radical axis or E. That means first circle minus second circle, S and S dash. So radical axis of two circles, we know that one equation subtract from another equation. So you will get the radical axis or common chord. Directly I am writing x square it get cancelled. 2gx minus 2g1x. So what will take common here? 2x. So 2x into g minus g1 plus 2y into f minus f1 plus c minus c1 equal to 0. Whenever one circle bisects the circumference of another circle means later circle. So this radical axis is diameter of the later circle. That means the center of second circle or later circle lies on that. Since it is bisecting the first circle. No need to write bisecting at all. Since it is a diameter of second circle, since it is a diameter of later circle means second circle. You remember. So later circle center is minus z1 minus f1. So substitute here. So it will becomes here minus 2g1 into g minus z1 minus 2f1 into f minus f1 is equal to minus of c minus c1. If you take common minus from these two and cancel it, you will get so 2g1 into g minus z1 plus 2f1 into f minus f1 is equal to c minus c1. So it is there in the first option. Center of later circle lies on the radical axis or common chord. The same concept we are going to apply in the coming question also, but the question is asking in the different way. Two circles is given. If the circles a 3x square plus 3y square plus 10x plus y minus 27 equal to 0, it is not in the general form. So converting it to the general form, x square plus y square plus 10 by 3x plus y by 3 minus 9 equal to 0. This circle and second circle, x square plus y square minus k equal to 0. First circle, second circle. So radical axis of 1 and 2, radical axis of 1 and 2 is, radical axis of 1 and 2 is, so one equation subtract from another equation, you will get 10 by 3x plus y by 3 minus 9 plus k is equal to 0. One equation subtract from another equation, that is called the radical axis. S minus S dash, this is S, this is S dash. S minus S dash equal to 0 implies that since first circle bisect the circumference of the other circle, since it is a diameter of second circle, diameter of second circle, that means second circle center is passing to this one circle, then 0 comma 0 center of second circle, this one lies on equation 3. So in place of x and y substitute 0 comma 0, you will get minus 9 plus k equal to 0. So k is equal to 9, but don't put option is 9. They are asking to calculate k square minus 1. Like this situation will arise, dear students, you remember. Why? Because most of the students, as soon as get the answer of k, they will put the answer. But they are not asking k value, they are asking to calculate k square minus 1. Be alert. So k square minus 1, therefore, which is equal to 9 square minus 1, that is equal to 81 minus 1, which is equal to 80. Therefore, the value of k square minus 1 is equal to 80, which is there in the fourth option. Yeah, we will move to the next question now. The next question, if n is greater than or equal to 3, circles, that means n circles, the centers of no 3 circles are collinear if the number of radical axes of the circles is equal to the number of radical centers of the circles, then the value of n square minus 4n minus 5 equal to, they are asking to calculate this value. First we need to calculate n. Here we have to know the information. From n circles, the number of circles, the radical axis, the number of radical axis of n circles, the number of radical axis from n circles or, here only I will finish, NC2. The number of radical axis from n circles is NC2. Why? Means out of n circles, to get the radical axis, 2 circles are required. Out of n, we have to select 2 in the NC2S. In the same way, the number of radical centers, the number of radical centers from n circles, from n circle centers, n circles is enough, n circles or NC3 radical centers, NC3, 3 circles are there, 3 centers also there, no? It may be out of 3, out of n, 3 will be selected. So NC3. According to the question, both are equal to the number. So given that NC2 is equal to NC3. In the mathematics 2a, we have from permutations and combinations, we have the formula NCR equal to NCS. That implies that n is equal to r plus s. So from this n is equal to 2 plus 3. So then 4n is equal to 5. After that, get the value. N square minus 4n minus 5. N square 5 square minus 4 into 5 minus 5. So 25 minus 20 minus 5, which is equal to 25 minus 25, which is equal to 0. So which is there in the second option. Only thing is you have to learn these two important points. Directly or indirectly, they may chances to ask in the competitive exams like BITSAT or MSET or JMS. So remember, come to the next question here. If the circle x square plus y square plus 8x minus 4y plus c equal to 0 touches another circle x square plus y square plus 2x plus 4y minus 11 equal to 0 externally and cuts the circle x square plus y square minus 6x plus 8y plus k equal to 0 orthogonally, then the value of k is. So first, this circle touches externally this circle and this circle cuts orthogonally this circle. Then the value of k they are asking. So first, these two circles touch each other externally means C1, C2 equal to R1 plus R2. So from the first circle, this I am assuming that the first circle C1 is equal to from this minus x coefficient by 2 minus y coefficient by 2. So minus 4 comma 2. C2, this is the second circle we are converting. So minus 1 comma minus 2. Center of minus 1 comma minus 2. So radius of a circle. So R1 equal to root over g square plus f square. 16 plus 4 minus c. So R2 equal to root over 1 plus 4 minus of minus 11. So it will become 4 R2L. Root 16 it will come. So 4. Since these two circles touch each other externally, so C1, C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. Distance between these two. So root over minus 4 plus 1 whole square. So that means root 9. Root 9 plus root 16. 2 minus of minus 2. 4. 4 square 16. R1 plus R2. Root of R1 value 20 minus C. 16 plus 4 20 minus C. Plus R2. R2 value is 4. So root 25 means 5 only now. So 5 is equal to root of 20 minus c, this 4 also we can take this side, minus 4. So 5 minus 4 is 1. I am continuing here. 1 is equal to root over 20 minus c. Squaring on both sides. 1 is equal to 20 minus c. That implies c is equal to 19. But they are asking k value. So this first circle will becomes x square plus y square plus 8x minus 4y plus 19 equal to 0, and this circle cuts orthogonally third circle x square plus y square minus 6x plus 8y plus k equal to 0. These two cuts orthogonally. So again 2gg dash plus 2ff dash. So here g equal to 4, f equal to minus 2, c equal to 19, g dash equal to minus 3, f dash equal to 4 and c dash equal to k. When the circles cuts orthogonally, we have the formula 2gg dash plus 2ff dash equal to c plus c dash. So 2 into g value 4, g dash value minus 3 plus 2 into f value minus 2, f dash value 4, c value 19 plus c dash value k. So minus 24 minus 16 is equal to 19 plus k. Minus 40 minus 19 equal to k. So k is equal to minus 59. Therefore, the value of the k is minus 59, which is there in the second option. We will move to the next question. The next question. The line 2x plus 3y equal to 1 intersects the circle x square plus y square equal to 4 at A and B if the equation of the circle on AB as a diameter is this circle. In this circle, they are asking to calculate only C. After getting the answer, we can compare with this equation and get the value of C. See, it's very easy question. The line intersect the circle in two distinct points, A and B. So, this is the circle equation. This is the line A and B. This line is 2x plus 3y is equal to 1 or minus 1 equal to 0. And this circle is x square plus y square equal to 4. This is S is equal to 0. This is L is equal to 0. So whenever circle and line is given, they are intersecting at two distinct points only anyway. The point of intersection of circle and line is always in the form of S plus lambda L equal to 0. This equation is S plus lambda L equal to 0. So by using this formula we are going to do that. S value is what? X square plus, here again I'll write it, S plus lambda L is equal to 0. X square plus y square minus 4 and L value plus lambda into 2x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. This equation you have to write in the form of general equation x square plus y square minus 4, at last I will write it, plus 2 lambda x plus 3 lambda y minus 4 minus lambda minus of 4 plus lambda. It is representing as a circle equation whose center C is equal to minus x coefficient by 2 minus y coefficient by 2. So minus 2 lambda by 2. So minus lambda minus 3 lambda by 2. Since this line 2x plus 3y minus 1 AB as a diameter of this circle, diameter of this circle, that means C lies on AB equation, AB diameter. So in place of x and y, so this is x, this is y. So 2 into in place of x minus lambda plus 3 into minus 3 lambda by 2 is equal to 1. So take LCM minus 4 lambda minus 9 lambda equal to 2. That implies that minus 13 lambda equal to 2, lambda equal to minus 2 by 13. This value again you have to substitute in this equation. You will get the required equation of circle. In this place of lambda I am going to substitute. So you will get x square plus y square minus 4 minus 2 by 13 into 2x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. So x square plus y square minus 4 minus 4x by 13 minus 6y by 13 plus 2 by 13 equal to 0. So constant only these two now. So 13 4 is 52. Minus 52 plus 2 minus 50. So this equation will becomes x square plus y square minus 4x by 13 minus 6y by 13. In IP take LCM and write it, that's all. But in competitive exams according to that you can go. So minus 4 plus 2, 13 4 is 52. Minus 52 plus 2 is minus 50 by 3. 50 by 13. So this value is C only, no. This value is called C. So they are asking to calculate the value of C. So this is particularly C value. So minus 50 by 3, which is there, 50 by 13, which is there in the fourth option. We will move to the next question. If a circle passes through the point 1, 2 and cuts x square plus y square equal to 4 orthogonally, then the locus of center is. So if a circle passes through the point, general equation of circle you take it. If the circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, and given circle x square plus y square minus 4 equal to 0, these two circles cuts orthogonally. So here 2g into g dash value 0 plus 2f into f dash value. In this g dash f dash value is 0 equal to c plus c dash, c minus 4. So 0 equal to c minus 4. C is equal to 4. We got the value of c. After that, this equation of circle is passing through 1, 2. In place of x and y, substitute in this. So we will get 1 plus 4 plus 2g plus 4f plus c value 4. C value 4 can substitute there. So 2g plus 4f plus 9 equal to 0. But they are asking the locus of its center. What is the center of the circle? Minus z minus f. Whenever center means locus means, you can assume that center is equal to x comma y. So minus z equal to x. So g is equal to minus x. F equal to minus y. So 2 into minus x plus 4 into minus y plus 9 equal to 0. Throughout multiplying by minus 2x plus 4y minus 9 equal to 0, which is the required locus of the center of the given circle, in the required circle. So 2x plus 4y minus 9 equal to 0, which is there in the first option. We will move to the next question. The next question here. The locus of the center of the circle which cuts orthogonally to the circle x square plus y square minus 20x plus 4 equal to 0 and touches the line x is equal to 2 is y square plus 16x plus 4 and x square equal to 16y plus 4, x square equal to 16y and y square equal to 16x. The locus of the center of the circle. This type of question regularly they are asking in the competitive exams. So we have to concentrate on that. So the required equation of circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx, general equation of circle, plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. And given circle x square plus y square minus 20x plus 4 equal to 0. The locus of the center of the circle, this is the circle, which cuts orthogonally this circle. So here 2g and 2f and c is there. Here g dash equal to minus 10, f dash is 0 and c dash equal to 4. G, f, c here only. Since these two circles are orthogonal, write the property 2g dash plus 2f dash equal to c plus c dash. So 2g into g dash value minus 10, f dash value 0 means this value goes to be 0, c value c only, c dash value is 4. So minus 20g, 4 also again minus 4 is equal to c cube it in bracket. Put it in the box. And this circle and the line, this line is touching this circle. Touching the line x is equal to 2. Touches x is equal to 2. Whenever the circle touches the line, radius is equal to perpendicular distance. What is the radius? Radius of this circle is what? Root over g square plus f square minus c. D means what? Perpendicular distance from center of the circle to this line. So perpendicular distance from minus c minus f to x minus 2 equal to 0. Root over g square plus f square minus c is equal to mod, in place of x and y, minus z minus f. So minus z minus 2 by root over x coefficient whole square plus y coefficient whole square, 0. So cross multiplying and squaring on both sides. Anyway, here root 1 is 1 only. So squaring on both sides, if you do that, you will get g square plus f square minus c is equal to minus z minus 2 whole square. So g square plus f square minus c. C value we got it from here. Minus c means multiplying on both sides. Otherwise, c directly substitute. Minus of minus 20z plus 20z plus 4 is equal to minus, if you take common and square it, you will get as g square plus 4 plus 4g. G square plus 4, g square plus 4 get cancelled, and the rest of the terms, f square plus 2 20g is equal to 4g. After getting at this equation, let's see, minus 20g minus 4. This 4g also can take this side, otherwise or this one you can take this side. F square is equal to minus 16g. F square equal to minus 16g. Since the locus of center means what? Locus means x comma y, center means minus z minus f. Equating these two, x is equal to minus z, that implies g is equal to minus x. Y is equal to minus f, that implies f is equal to minus y. These values substitute in this curve, you will get, so f square minus y whole square is equal to minus 16 into g value minus x. So y square equal to 16x, which is the required locus of its center, which cuts orthogonally the given circle, as well as touching the circle, x is touching the line, x is equal to 2. So y square equal to 16x, which is there in the fourth option. Thank you dear students for watching my channel Maths with Panitra. If you like this video, please share to your friends and relatives. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write to my comment box. I will help you in my free time. Thank you all. Maths with Panitra.